Hey everybody, Robin Taylor from Taylor Freelance, sharing you some of the cool stuff that we found from SHOT Show. As many of you know from reading my newsletter, I'm a real fan of old weapons tech, and old kind of crafty solutions are wrapped around that idea. Keltec has just brought out one of the coolest little workarounds using some old tech to defeat a new problem. The new Keltec, and tell me the name because I keep forgetting.
PR57.
The PR57 that Chris is showing me here. This is a blind magazine. This is a blind magazine semi-auto pistol, kind of like broom handle Mauser from the turn of the century. Mm-hmm. And the reason they're looking at that is because all the gun control laws we have in the United States about magazines are wrapped around detachable magazines. This is a pistol without a detachable magazine. Mm-hmm. So instead, we're using good old school First World War technology and running a new version of that, kind of brought forward. This is a 10-round stripper clip in 5.7 to load a 21-1 capacity gun. I'm not very good at it, but when you're running, if I give it to Chris, you can do it, of course. But for me, it's a little difficult to run. But basically, you push on the slider, that's half. You dump it out, get another one, run the next half, and then apparently you can drop one on top of the pile and you end up at 21-1. 21-1's a lot in 5.7, especially because this thing weighs less. I think you said right at a pound.
It's just under 14 ounces.
14 ounces, not even a pound. And it's super thin and flat, so great as a concealment gun. If you're in a state where you have, like us, where we have magazine capacity issues, this is really an interesting way around that problem. Chris is actually a customer of ours. He runs our T-Mags and 3-gun competitions. Mm-hmm. We've been BSing about Taylor Freelance stuff as well as this, but this is really cool. Jim Tarr from Guns and Ammo and I were talking about this at dinner last night, and I asked him if he knew if it was double column, double feed or not. For most of you, that's geek speak. Yeah. But what it means is this feeds like a submachine gun, not like a pistol.
Yep.
So if you look at an AR-15 or something, first bullet feeds off the left side, second bullet feeds off the right side, and as a result, you get a much more efficient stack. This thing is smaller than a Glock 19 top to bottom, but it's a 20-round, 21-1. It's a 20-1 gun. So anyway, massive magazine capacity, very low recoil, beats all the, maybe not all, beats many of the mag bands involved. What am I missing, Chris? This is your toy. So
also, like you said, one of the things for any of the other mag band states, we will have 10-round limiters for these as well. They all come with an RMSC optics plate. It does have a rotary barrel design, so even though it's super lightweight and a snappy round like 5.7, the recoil is very negligible, shoots very flat.
5.7s are super soft. Yeah.
And it has the crazy lockup in the front that a lot of people like to see. But MSRP is only $399 on them as well. Yeah. And one of the cool features is with us doing the internal mag and the double action trigger, there's no real external controls on the firearm. So nothing to fumble. You're not going to accidentally drop a mag.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the external safeties or anything like that. But overall, it's going really well for us, and it's been a lot of fun to shoot. And as a plus-size firearms model, I like to say this is like the nicest gun I've ever carried as far as that goes.
As far as trying to carry it. Yeah. So one other little detail, I'm going to have Mike zoom in here, that Keltec thinks way out of the box on a lot of things. If you think about a typical Glock or all of the standard semi-autos we have right now, they all use a single large spring as a recoil spring. But as a result, it's quite large in diameter. So these guys were thinking out of the box again. They ran two little tiny ones that are small in diameter, so you get the same spring action, but the barrel can be that much lower in the frame. So you end up with a very low bore offset in an already low recoiling round. This thing should be an absolute squirt gun to shoot. So anyway, there we go. See, we got Keltec thinking out of the box again.
As we like to say, the future is yesterday.